Well, hello, my lovely Gemini. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mystical Fortunes, read by FEO Card Reader. If you're new here, I just want to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is FEO, and I have over 30 years experience reading cards, and I'm a lifetime student of the arcane and mystical. It's my intention with this YouTube channel to help you along the way, help you see an answer to a question in a different way, to maybe bring you some enlightenment, and who knows, I might even teach you how to read your own cards. With that being said, let's continue on with today's reading. And today's reading is for my Gemini friends, body, mind, and soul. What do the cards want you to know? I always start off every reading with a chakra balancing. If you don't know what I'm doing now, please take a moment to watch the introductory video, and that'll explain a lot. This takes less than 10 seconds, but it helps you hear the messages clearer, and it helps me explain the cards clearer to you. With that being said, let's get started. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, see the silver cord attached to the pure white possibility. All right, Gemini, let's see. What does your body want you to know? And with that being said, I have to tell you my disclaimer. I'm not a medical professional in any which way. This is not medical advice at all. I'm just telling you what your body is trying to tell you through the cards. For Gemini, what does their body want them to know? My full disclaimer is down below. What does the Gemini body want them to know? The Gemini body could talk to you. What would they say? The Gemini body could talk to you. What would they say, Gemini? If your body could talk to you, what would it say? If your body could talk to you, what would it say? Oh, it's ready to talk. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Here and now. All right, Gemini, are you living far in the future, or are you living in the past? Perhaps in the past you had you were an athlete, had a fabulous body, but something happened and now you don't, and you're working really hard for what it's going to look like in the future, but you're not paying attention to what it's doing now. Maybe are you overworking it because you're just living in the future, or are you doing things so it looks like it did in the past? It's telling you you need to live more today. I see a lot of my, let's just say, older friends get this card, and they're doing a lot of Botox or facial things like that. No judgment. No, I'm not judging. I'm just telling a story because they're living in the past. And they're also living in the future. They're afraid of the future, what they're going to look like when they're 60. And they're living in the past because they want to look like what they did when they were 20. So this card is, your body is saying, can we just please live for today? Can we just please live for now? Let's see what other cards are coming up. Cleaning it up. All right. Actually, these two cards somewhat mirror them, because you can only clean up for today. You can't clean up the future. You can't clean up the past. The past is the past, and the future hasn't shown up. So let's clean up what you can today so you feel better today. Can you eat better today? Can you move more today? Can you put on more sunscreen today so you aren't worried about the wrinkles in the future? Can you, maybe you've got like a 10, 12 step skin program. Like, can you clean that up? Can you reduce that? Can you, this almost feels like organizing, are you, maybe your pantry is full of foods that you shouldn't be eating. Clean it up. Those are things you can do today, right? they'll eventually affect your future, but especially if you clean up all the junk food out of your pantry, but clean it up. So there's some kind of organizing here you need to do. This could also be cleaning up your thoughts. What kind of thoughts do you have about the future and the past? Maybe you need to clean those up a little bit. For example, people who are 60 all look old, or I don't want to look old. People who are 20 look so beautiful. Look at the word number 21 here. Clean those thoughts up, because that's not necessarily true. As a matter of fact, it's not true. It's up to each individual person how they look. I know people who are 60 who look 40, and I know 40-year-olds who look like they're 60. That's also a message. Clean up your thoughts a little bit, and when we get to the mind, we'll see what this is. But right now, this is about your body. So that's why I've talked a little bit about your skin, cleaning up your skincare routine, clean up the foods that you put in. Even clean up your kitchen. So maybe you're cooking in a more cleanly way. So maybe, just to do some disinfecting around the sink so you aren't reinfecting your plates with bacteria. That's kind of gross. I'm not going to go much further down there. To the sea. Look at that. So this to me looks to me like she's just reading in a bubble bath, right? To the sea. Now I find that a lot of my air and fire friends don't like as many baths as our water and earth friends, especially water people. But definitely go to the sea, go float away. Look at this little happy, content. So your body is saying, let's go to the sea. And what's in the sea? Salt. So maybe you need some Epsom salts. Have a nice Epsom salt bath for relaxing the mind to be more content. So this could be clean it up. Go scrub your tub and go have a beautiful bubble bath. Do that for you. That's something you can do in the here and now. Also, just relax a little bit more. Like you look and see, she's just floating. There's no waves. We're just calm. So do a little bit more relaxing, because relaxing also looks so nice on the face when you're relaxed. When you're stressed, it shows on the face. When you're tired, it shows on the face. That's why I'm just saying that, because this face is here. When you're relaxed, it also shows on the face. A nice relaxed look will always make you look younger. Higher power. Again, look at the we've got some faces in the clouds here. Look at that. And there's another face down. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that this is about beauty for you, Gemini. And this is a beautiful card, right? And this is your higher power telling you, like, it is what it is. Let it go. You'll be just fine. Give it up to a higher power, whatever you think that higher power is. What will be will be, and people will love you for who you are, not for what you look like when you're 20, and they won't walk away from you because what you look like when you're 60. Also, a little bit giving it up to higher power here. That's again your thoughts, cleaning up your thoughts. I want to go back to that. So, when you're awfulizing things, meaning that, saying, oh, I'm going to look like, when you're living in the future, you're living in the past, you're awfulizing things. Let's clean up your thoughts about that. That's what I think where this higher power is. I want you to do a little bit more law of attraction with your body. That's another message I get from this card. Do some more law of attraction. Not I am young, I am young, I am young, not like that. Really research it for your particular body situation and see how feeling better about your body, feeling better about the way you look. Again, I'm going back to beauty just because the faces are in here. Feeling better about that, I think, will help your whole body overall. A leg up. I think this kind of You might need some help with this. Again, there's another face in here. You might need some help with this. Maybe a leg up. Maybe to me, I'm getting Mama Bear here. Maybe talk to a trusted friend, a grandmother, an auntie. Get somebody who you really trust. Obviously, a little baby polar bear trusts its mother. You get some friend here, and even with the higher power, could be a spiritual friend. Could be whoever is an elder at whether you go to church or temple or something like that. Um, even just praying to what you feel is a higher power. You definitely need a little bit of help with this. Your body is saying, okay, please, can we take a breath here? I want to take a breath when I see these nice soft colors and this relaxation. Your body's like, let's go see and ask somebody what they think too. And they'll give you some great advice, whether just to help you live in the here and now. And what's your final outcome? Serendipity. See, Gemini, you're beautiful just the way you are. I think you're going to run into somebody here because if you look at these two cards and they come together, they're this color. I think serendipity, I think you're going to run into somebody who your higher power is going to introduce you to, who's going to help you with this and make you feel a lot lighter. And you're going to feel really lucky that you ran into them. And look, this is all going up. I think this is a lot. We'll read your mind cards here. I think you've got a lot of mind body drama going on, which is very, very typical of Gemini. They're constantly in their mind. They're too much in their mind. They're a very intellectual sign. So I think something is going to happen here. Ask your angels to direct you to the right person, and somebody's going to come in your way. It might not be actually anybody you know. It could be somebody, a motherly type figure on YouTube that has some good advice for you. But I think something's going to happen here, and your body is like saying, "Can you please search that out?" That's the message that your body is trying to tell me. All right. All right. Let's go see. And actually, now let's go to your mind and ask your mind, Gemini mind, what message do you have for our Gemini friends? Gemini mind, what message? If you could tell your Gemini a message through the cards, what message do you have for our Gemini friends? What message do you have for our Gemini friends? Okay, the cards are ready. Angels of the Four Directions. This is, you definitely need, that's interesting. The other cards had some spiritual messages. You definitely need to rely on your angels to help you with this. So ask your angels, who should I call? Who should I contact? Who should I talk to about this? They're definitely, your mind is saying, I'm all out of ideas. Please ask for some help. Please ask for help from spirit on this. I am all out of ideas, which deception. So look at this. To me, yes, this looks like an office, but this could also be a medical clinic. It looks, are you deceiving yourself? Because this is your mind talking to you, right? This is what your mind wants you to say. Are you deceiving yourself? Are you lying to yourself about how much you are living in the past or living in the future? Yeah, I think this is your mind whispering into your brain all the time, and keeping it's just tired of doing it. It's just tired of doing it. It's like I just don't know what to say anymore. Please call in some help. Again, my disclaimer, I'm not a mental psychologist or therapist or anything like that. All I'm doing is I'm interpreting the cards for you. Please see the disclaimer down below. Taking steps. I love this card. This is my most favorite card. It doesn't tell you to do a leap of faith. This is taking steps. And if you saw in the other, remember the other card said, get a leg up, ask somebody, take some steps towards something. This looks like to me like something official. So maybe go see a professional, but take that step. Go take that step. This is a very powerful message, actually, Gemini. I hope you're hearing this. Very, very powerful. Behind a mask and deception. And when we do a lot of outer body care, we actually are living behind a mask. We are deceiving ourselves. We're trying to create a facade about, and interesting too, I think a lot of Gemini people, that they're twins, they naturally wear masks because they have the two sides to them. This is a very, very intense reading, Gemini. Your mind is telling you we have to drop the mask. We have to drop the masks somehow, whether that's through becoming more spiritual, and just taking those steps towards some help doing it, because we're deceiving ourselves, right? When all you do is fix the outside of you and don't work on the inside, on the spirit, you are deceiving yourself. You think you're fooling other people, but you aren't. Sorry, this is so intense. Status quo. Yeah, I think you're afraid to go down that path of letting go what you think is your status quo. For example, you think that everybody wants to see you as a 20-year-old, and you're turning 40, and so you're trying to hang on to that 20-year-old because you don't want to look like the 60-year-old. So you're hanging on to your status quo of your past. And it basically doesn't lead anywhere. It's creating a facade that I think other people here can see it. You can't. And your mind is saying, okay, yeah, this is enough. This is enough. We have to live in the here and now with what we have. Oh, great gratitude. Consciousness, great gratitude. So your mind is actually helping you with this. And this is what your angels will probably direct you to, is to be grateful for what you have right now, right this moment. That goes back to your very first card. Great gratitude. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful that your eyes can see. Be thankful that your ears can hear. Be thankful that you've got arms that move, that legs that move. Be thankful that your heart beats and you don't even have to think about it. Be thankful that your lungs breathe and you don't even have to be thankful about it. Be thankful for the body that you have. That's what your mind is telling you. Be more thankful. And that's, when you call in your angels, that's what your angels are going to teach you anyways, to have lots of gratitude. And I just noticed this. Both of these cards have gold on the bottom. So these cards are gold for you. They you have to call in this gratitude every day and take steps towards that and let this go. This is what your mind is. This is a great message. This is consciousness. Consciousness is your mind. To have a great gratitude attitude. Be grateful for what you have. Don't look at the past. Don't look at the future. Be grateful for what you have right now. That's the message from your mind. Your mind is tired of wearing masks. Your mind knows it's a mask. everybody else also knows it's a mask. You seem to be the last one who understands that. So you're trying to hang on to this status quo. You've got to take small steps away from it. How you do that is that you have more gratitude in your life. Be grateful for what you do have. Be grateful your ears can hear the birds sing. Powerful, powerful message from your mind. Whew. Okay. Now let's see what your soul, we got a message for the soul from the soul, and the soul, S-O-U-L, from the soul, S-O-L. So what message do we have for the soul from the soul? What message do we have from the soul to the soul? And the soul is your connection to the sun, which is the source of all energy on earth. Without the sun, none of us would be here. Okay, Gemini, I hope you're still with me. That was a pretty intense reading there. Let's see. What do we have here? Multifaceted titanium rainbow quartz. Well, of course, my Gemini my Gemini friends I'm multifaceted, multi-face. That's the first word I saw in there, multi-face, which is the mask, which is the natural Gemini state. And if you look on this card, there's even gold little glitters from those two cards previously. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you are asking about, which is you, Gemini. So there's many layers and dimensions, and absolutely 100%. So I want you to find some titanium rainbow quartz. It doesn't have to be a lot. Sometimes you go to a local spiritual store or a gift store, and they'll have those trays of all those crystals. Sometimes they're only 50 cents or $1. I'd like to see you put one in your bra, maybe one in your pocket. Sleep with it under your pillow for at least 30 days. And let's see what messages this titanium rainbow quartz, how many layers and dimensions it can pull away. And actually, when you think about a mask, is just layers, right? Mask is one layer that you take off, and underneath that layer is gold. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like a further in-depth reading, the only way you can get one is by entering the weekly draw. And once a week, I draw for a complimentary 1 hour reading. Once your name is in it, it stays in it, and forevermore for all draws. Phew, that was a really intense reading. So thank you so much. It was my absolute honor to do this reading for you. And if you enjoyed this, give me a like, and that just shows me that you'd like to see more readings like this. Take good care, and we'll see you in the next one.